motorcycle cop, a bicycle cop pulled me over. I'm in my car driving, I hear this ching, 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 ching. I'm like, am I being punked? Is this a gag or something? Put your vehicle over to the side of the road, sir. Vehicle over to the side of the road. And he gets off the bike and he's got these little shorts that are pulling up in here. Give him a dick gina. He got a... And he's tall enough that the dick gina is coming in the window right here. And I'm trying not to look at it. Sir, may I have your attention, please? Yeah, the dick gina is right there, sir. He said, I'm giving you a ticket because your windows is tinted. Gave me a $200-something ticket because my window was tinted. Dude, people recognize me. Sometimes they follow me. They say, well, I don't know who you is. I never watched In Living Color. This homie didn't play that shit. Here's your ticket in Z formation and you go on, get out of here. And I was so mad. I wanted to cuss him out. I was like, you mother... But I didn't say nothing because I didn't want him to arrest me and put me in the basket on the front of his bicycle and take me downtown. Like, man, I told you people recognize me, man. You gotta test the rum nowadays. You gotta be careful what you say. We live in this PC world in America. You gotta watch what you say. I remember Kanye West came out during Katrina. He said, President Bush don't like black people. Next day, he said, some black people. They had a talk with him, right? Mel Gibson, biggest star in America. He said something about the Jews. The Jews, they shut him down. They said, Jaime don't play that. They made him apologize to every Jew in America. He had to go door to door like, boom, boom, mazel tov. I'll never do it again. L'chaim, I'm sorry, I will never do it again. Then they had the brother Isaiah Washington from Grey's Anatomy. He called his co-worker a faggot, and they put him in therapy with a bunch of faggots. I hope they didn't send him door to door like, boom, boom. Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I would never happen again. Please, one at a time with these apologies. Thank you very much. I love you guys. Please.
Now, back to the bar to meet globe-trotting comedian Greg Proops.
You've toured all around the world, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, here and there.
You've done. Is there any country that you haven't performed in that you would like to do?
South Africa. I haven't been to South Africa.
Right.
And the Far East. I've done the Middle East, but that was with the armed forces, as they say.
Oh, yeah, you did
the
that.
The USO. We performed for the troops and whatnot.
Yes.
So I like doing it. I mean, I'm a screaming liberal. This has nothing to do with war. It's simply to do with them.
Yeah, exactly.
We did improv with Drew Carey and all the Who's Line guys. So
that
was really moving.
Brilliant.
The best part is you meet them all afterward. You don't just do the show. It's not like regular comedy where you're callous and, have loathing in your heart toward the audience and then you leave with all your riches while they lay there drunk in a pile of their own sick. It's much more moving in so much as they wait all day to see you, and then after the show, they line up and come by and meet you one by one, so you meet everybody you play for, and it's fantastic. What would kill you is that the troops are so polite. They're such admirable young people. It's yes sir and yes ma'am. It's like meeting Elvis in the 50s. It really is.
Right.
Yeah. And by the way, that don't ask, don't tell rule, it's not working.
Oh, really?
You can so tell.
Are they wearing, do they have pink
rifles?
rifles?
No, but I mean, people come up. I'm from San Francisco. I'm not gay, but thank you for asking. But I have gaydar, so.
Right, okay. I have a really crap gaydar, so I would not
That's
pick
an
it
Australian
up
woman thing, too, I think.
Really?
Yeah, it's not, you guys aren't so hot on the gaydar.
Maybe it's because
oh my God, he's so cute, his mustache, and he has that, and the short hair and his tight jeans, and he's got a little chalk and whatnot, and I'm like, honey, not a cowboy. Not a cowboy. Where I come from, they're not cowboys.
Greg, if you could give yourself any introduction to your gala spot, what would it be?
Citizens of Earth, quake with fear, you tiny fools. Open up your mind and open up your heart. Open up your mouth and take the measure of Greg Proops.
Bonsoir. Good evening, Canada. Yeah. I'm from America. Please don't hold that against me. You guys hear so many weird things from America. It must surprise you and shock you. Because Americans are always saying things that there's not that much proof for. You hear us say things like, we're number one! There's not that much evidence that we're number one. In fact, I think the rest of the world perceives this more like a giant number two. Our president is doing a great job, and he's enormously popular right now. He's just slightly more popular than testicular cancer right about this time. Bush is always rattling on about 9/11. 9/11 changed everything. 9/11, 9/11. Which to the rest of the world, it's 11/9. We're the only people who date things this way. Imagine how confused the French are. 9/11, what happened on November 9th? I got a hand job that day. I love that day. Why are they crying all the time? Bill Clinton, who was president of the United States briefly during the peace and prosperity scare of the mid-90s, received the gift, the boon, the bane, the benison, the endowment, if you will, the bestowment, let's call it, of fellatio. Which I think a lot of the fellas here will agree is the most sought-after gift of all. We might say we want a wallet. We're just giving you a chance to shop. For this, he was pilloried. In fact, we had a trial over Bill Clinton's fellatio. Do you think any other country in the world would be this adolescent about sexuality? Do you think if the Prime Minister of France received fellatio, they'd have a trial? Au contraire. A parade at the very least. Oh, we got the Hummer, huh?